to me about Spinifex Brewing Company. How long has it been around for?
Well, we started 2.5 years ago. Well, we got our licence 2.5 years ago. We started probably nearly 5 years ago. Mick and Steve and I had an idea that we would, Mick's idea, Aboriginal Nyamatji man, Noongar fella from around here, that why doesn't somebody put native botanicals in beers? More is the point, why doesn't use Spinifex grain in beers? Spinifex is a fairly mean little grain, and it's a last resort grain, and it tastes fairly rubbish, but good name for a brewery. So I've always made beer and cooked and done that. I've got an amateur botanist sort of background and a gardener and things. And I said, well, I can make beer. I went with the easy ones first. I put lemon myrtle in a beer, and I put some roasted wattle seed. Now, the wattle seed was grown down in Rowlands Village. I roasted it and came up with some amazing flavours. So we did a little 3.5% amber and a little 3.5% summer ale. We sent them to London and won a silver and a bronze. First beers ever made, 2,000 litres was the first bit we'd ever done. So thought, oh, that'll do. We can do that. And we've gone on and won awards all over the place with these beers and put native Western Australian, particularly botanicals in, and they've got some amazing flavours. So that's the backstory of sort of the infused range.
And you're here today, obviously, to examine what everyone's talking about when it comes to supply issues, logistic issues, change, but also I would imagine you're here to see how you can unearth more markets, particularly in that Asian sphere.
Well, exactly. Steve puts it really well. We want to be the most recognised Australian craft brewing brand in the world. Foster's was rubbish beer, and the world thinks about it as the only beer from Australia. Craft brewing started in Fremantle and went to California and then came back to the eastern states. So we're innovators over here. We make amazing beers, and we want to take the taste of Western Australia to the world. And it's amazing stuff, fabulous.
Well, for any beer consumer watching right now on the East Coast, internationally, particularly in Asia, John, why should they put their lips on Spinifex Brewing?
Because it's simply really easy, recognisable beer with a fascinating twist. Everything tastes really nice. So you get a really nice sort of West Coast pale ale with the twist of Geraldton wax in it, or a really nice light summer ale with a twist of lemon myrtle in it, or a fantastic dark rich amber ale with some roasted wattle seed in it. So it's really nice. So make a really nice recognisable beer that tastes really good but is usually a lower alcohol level as well.
Well, I'm off to my local liquor store now to buy a carton, so nice to talk to you. Thanks for joining us today.